One of my stars didn't record. I don't know what's up. I must have hit the stop button. My last one didn't record. And I really wanted you guys to see it. Okay. Let's see if I can get this video to straighten out a little bit. I'm just gonna... Okay, so this is the side I actually want to paint on. And so I'm just gonna let this record. I'm just trimming around the part that I want to go away. And I might need it. I'm using my daughter's scissors, so you can use any kind of scissors you want. It's just Christmas break, so I have a little extra time, so I want to be able to answer all the questions and do everything that I possibly can to assist. So that's the side I'm going to craft on. See how that didn't stick? Gotta make sure you get the edges with the gel medium. I guess I forgot this one. See this one. Just trying to make sure. That was fine, that was fine, that was fine. That one's not. Some of the edges is just hard to... I did glue a couple edges, but I guess I must have forgot this one. This is actually Golden Artist Color Gel. Regular gel. Kind of like that old paste. You know how they used to give us glue paste when we were younger? This reminds me a lot of that glue paste. Now they use a lot of the Elmer's liquid glue or glue stick, but I used to love getting my fingers in that glue paste. I don't know what it was called, but I loved it. Came in a big jar. But I actually went to an art school, so maybe we did have some good glue paste. Okay. So yay, my stars are ready to be painted. Okay, so we're going to start like we did before. And I think I did one red, so I'll do one magenta. Did one red, one blue. I don't think I did one yellow. Wow, that's a lot of, maybe I'll do two magenta. I didn't mean to. I love this color anyway, so it's not going to bother me having two. I think it's one of the most expensive colors Golden makes too, you know. So I'm like, oh, I can't waste it. I tell you, I made several trips to Michael's to get Golden and using my coupon. So I don't know, it's a little ways away if I'm actually saving money or if I'm, you know, because gas is so expensive these days, you know, if it costs me $10 every time I go, then I'm not really saving any. Yeah, I think I did a yellow one. No, I did a blue. I did a green. And a red. No. Blue, green, and maybe yellow. No, I want to do yellow, so. Even if I did do a yellow, I'm doing another one. It's going to have a bit of magenta mixed into it anyway. So it's going to be like an orange. Yep. Magenta and yellow makes orange. So I have two magenta stars and one orange star. Now I'm going to spray this with a little bit of workable fixative. I usually don't like to because this room isn't well ventilated and I end up, there we go. With a little bit of a headache. But, oh, and there it is. Just so I can, the last few I didn't spray with this, but these I want to be able to see the writing a little better. See how you can see the writing? So pretty. Okay. Trying to fan away the fumes. So, you may fan away the fumes the way I choose to with my hand. Let me see if I can find something else. Or a book. That's how I feel. Whew, get the thing, the smells going away. I'm just trying some videos recording up on YouTube, so I have to check on them. Okay. Still a little wet. I would like to, this is the least wet, and see, I don't mind if it's a little wrinkly or whatever. I just don't want the paper coming off it, you know, so. Okay, with this one, I want to do a face. And so I'm thinking I want to kind of have the face come down and up and around here. Down and around and up and kind of up through here. Like a circle. So I gotta do the third, you know, and halfway, and halfway. Okay, so I'm gonna do like the nose. I'm just gonna, I want the ball and maybe the eyes to go. I don't want it to look realistic. This is going to be a whimsical kind of face. Okay, and this is going to go like this and kind of like this. And we'll have his eyes be kind of closed and kind of like that. And I think you're putting a heart right in the head. And let's zoom up a bit. Sorry about that. Let's put like a heart right there in the forehead, right where, you know, where, you know, and I might just want his head up here to be kind of heart-shaped. Come down and kind of circle into some kind of heart-shaped face, you know, and so this would be the hair just coming and making it into a heart-shaped. I'm thinking a little circle, just bring it down, and she has like a heart-shaped face because she's a compassionate something. Trust in you. Don't be big. Trust in you. Oh my goodness. Okay. How's that? Okay. Wow, that's something else. I want it a little darker around the nose. Like this is like a double kind of, okay, the nose kind of comes out and highlights all through here. So this is kind of like a highlight. I don't know, half the time I just wing it. I think, oh, I just can't help but when I think of compassion to think of, you know what, I'm just going to use my blue. Just rinsing my brush off. Taking the blue and I'm just going up and kind of down. And I'm going to kind of do the same on this side. Just adding a few highlights. We have the nose too. The nose needs to be, and a little bit here. I'd like to add a little bit here. And, you know, just a little bit here, like an upside down heart there. We'll see. And here, I'm going to add maybe a little light blue to the face and eyes. And I'm talking light blue. I'm going to make this boy's face light blue. I still want to see where I put the eyes, so. Same for the lips and the nose. Okay, I still want the orange to show through. Thinking I'm going to use this. I might use a little retard. If this wasn't already, what's I going to say? This is kind of it's water soluble, so. Yeah, I want to make his face blue, I guess. Because blue is a compassionate color, I think I don't know. For me it is green, blue. I'm going to leave that white. I'm just trying to make the face look kind of heart-shaped. I don't know if I'm doing a good job or not, but I'm going to trust. I'm going to add a little bit of white to this blue because I want this blue to come down and kind of highlight this color right there. I want this to be a darker blue. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of blend it out with my fingers. Something I enjoy doing. Oh, my red is kind of shot. I'm not quite sure if I want red. I'm going to do blue. But I just want to add a little bit of red highlights to the lips. You know, just a little bit of color. But it's going to be mainly blue. I'll probably add a little red highlights to the cheeks, you know, just to kind of shaping out the, I might just make her hair red. Let's just do that. Let's see. And then she'll have a little bit of red to her around her, but not necessarily. I know this is kind of different, but hey, that's me. How I usually do the eyes, I was going to make her eyes closed. I make like a circle, kind of like a circle. Not a full circle either. Okay. And then I think I'm going to make her eyes green. I should probably make it brown, but since that's brown anyway, I do want to add some white. I'm just going with it right now. Highlight some of it. Got a new pen, so we gotta, okay, and then I kind of go around where I want the eyes to be green. Not all pupils are huge, and I usually just go around the edges, as you've seen. I just go like that. And so now she has her eyes. I'm going to take my white, so we're going to kind of, okay, the white is used. I always add a little dots in the eye. I'm not liking how well I could fix that. I am trying to scrape away from the points because I like to make those a different color on the edges. And I kind of went through and took care of that instead of, even though she's kind of whimsical, I still like to add like that. Even a few lashes would be fine. I want to look kind of friendly, at least. Well, remember, we do have a heart in the middle of her face, right here. We have a heart there, which I need to lighten up with the white, and then make it a different color because I want that to stand out. I want to kind of highlight her nose a bit and highlight the tippity top of her eyebrows and nose going straight. I want to add these little notches right there in her nose. Where else do I want to? Well, I'm not there yet, but I'll add some in her lips. But I want her lips to be darker than her face. You know, I think I might lighten up her eyes too. I'm not sure if I completely like her eyes being so dark, and so I have this green, and so I might just, let's see how that looks, lighten her up a bit, just a little. There we go, just a little bit. And I did. I added a little lighter to her eyes there. I think that will help a whole bunch with how she's appearing. I'm going to add some just some highlights with the lighter green. I like that a lot, actually. I want to see how it just comes together. I just want to there we go. And for her lips, I don't want it, I like the green, so I might just see how the green looks in her lips. It might be too light. That's okay, because we can fix. I'd rather have two less than too much. And they call it puppy love. And when I do my cheeks, I usually don't just do them, you know, just here. Because if you look at you, when you add the blush, you add it up here and down here. So I try to get all of that in this. I'm thinking not too much. Let's get a little bit of it up here. Now I'll have to add a little bit of the lightest blue because it does still need to show down and up. Okay, because I need this lighter blue for the nose. I always add a little lighter by the eyes. I'm just gonna, this is not black, it's brown. I very rarely use the black at all. And you want these to look loose, so I always kind of smudge it a bit. Because you don't want it to look like, I always get nervous doing this part. Because you do want them to look loose. Okay. And I always go around the eye a bit with this brush. Just a little bit. Okay, now I think. You add too much, then it looks cartoony, and I don't like that either. And so then I end up going over it again. And let's add a little more green to the eye. Because I like for it to show through. Sorry. And a little green. And I still want a little bit more green in the face. Just a little. I don't know if that was too much or what. I meant for it to go like that. But it's okay. I just want this part to look like it's a heart. Now, I think she's almost done. A little different, but hey, gotta go with it sometimes. Gotta I think I'm gonna add just a little bit of brown so that she looks like she's a, because really this is how she's gonna look. So let's get a little brown going on in the hair so that it looks like hair. You know, I actually liked the red better, but I'll just add more red. But I want the face to stand out, and so that's why I'm kind of adding the brown to it. So she's got like crazy heck happening there. Okay, a little more red. She's got to have, she needs to have the red showing. But I needed it to be a little darker. I'm going to kind of sit it up a little bit so I can see it at a different direction. Okay, I'm liking that. And I'm going to take my pen and add a few doodles. There's this one little part right here that I need to kind of, you know, everybody likes that part of their mouth to be a little. Okay, she's done. She looks like it is. I'm pretty pleased with her. I like her. Except for this heart. It needs to be yellow. Orange or yellow. And then of course if I add yellow there, I've got to add it in just a few other places so that it's not just sitting there. Even in her hair, if I have to, and little yellow highlights. And there she goes. And this is a bit, not quite sure if I like, anyway. If I keep going, I'm going to paint myself in the hole, so she is done. That's my little compassion woman. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to paint yourself into a hole. So how I got that, I don't know. You know what, maybe I'll, Okay, here's a head and a neck. Some arms. Reaching out. I'm not quite sure. A little bust area. And I think I'm going to have her wear a skirt. And then the same. We have a guy like this with his hands like this. Trying to make it a heart, you know. And his hands, and maybe I'll have two dresses, and they're holding each other. And then we'll have their feet coming out this way. So then, oh, I should have ended the head a little earlier. I'm trying to maybe yeah, because that's kind of what I was looking for. A heart. Maybe I do need to move the hair. I'm just trying to make, I think that's what I'll do. But I'll kind of have a heart shape again, kind of around them. And okay. So that's a rough sketch of what I want to do. So inside, I need to, of course it ends up always being, I was thinking it going the opposite way because I put their chest in there, but instead I have them reaching out towards each other and their hair going, and then I have their heart going like that. Or maybe I need to just have their heart, you know. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to paint them first. Nothing like a rough sketch, huh? With pen. Let's get the acrylic. Good. So I only need to have for their faces in front, for their hands, because their hands are attached, and then there's their skirt and their legs. Okay, and we'll just do it like that. There's their legs. Mm-hmm. And there's their hands. And so, even though that's a rough sketch, I'm still trying to figure it out, you know. I'm still working. Because it's not a lot of room to work with. Okay. Then the dress kind of flows. So I think I'm going to, I love this color because it really stands out, you know. It really does. So there's her dress, right? like she's wearing pajamas. They're both going to have a kind of same little thing, but one's going to have blue and the other's going to have green. If I could find it, or pink. No, I know I have green somewhere. Okay, here's a fluorescent green. Ooh, and I hit my... And this is how I just wing it. You know, I just... Okay, and then I like to just make their hair a little bit come up front, and a little bit like that, just a little bit. And just a little bit. Ooh, I'm having fun. I think I might add a little bit of, just a tiny bit more hair to her. Not too much. I don't know. I think I kind of screwed her up a little bit. Just added a little bit too much hair. Like that. And her neck. There's the neck. And I think I will add like a little bit of cheek, a little bit of red in the cheek, just so that they have a little red there. There we go. But I'm not gonna, whoops, totally wipe that one out. Nope, gonna. Oops. Yep, totally wipe that one girl's face out. Okay, now I'm gonna add, I don't know what color I want the background to be. Maybe I want it to stay pink, but want the side colors to change. Let's do that. Let's add a little green. Let's see what that will do. Change around the heart, I think, would be a lot easier than changing within the heart. green's a little hard to show up. Maybe that wasn't a good color to choose. But we'll see. I'd add. Just keep adding until it's the way you want it. Okay, yeah. I like, the inside, but I'm not quite sure about the green I just added. But hey, let's just make it work. Okay. I think it needs a little lighter green here. I didn't really want to add the opaque color, but I don't know. Okay. Not too. Yeah, okay, I'm starting to like it. It just takes a minute. You gotta just keep adding till you like it, you know. You just gotta keep going. Okay, so I need a little bit more of that maroon color. Sorry about, I've got to change my water around just so it's not so messy. Just right, you know, like, I think that will make a whole lot of difference. We don't want to. Okay, so now I think I need to just add a little bit more maroon in there, but scrape it. You know what it's missing. You know what I'm feeling. It has no writing. Anything without writing is just doesn't work for me. I'm just going to add a little more maroon in there, making it a little messy. Okay. Okay, there is something that I am not liking And I have to fix it. It's this girl's face. She is bugging me. I'm thinking I might just leave them with a okay, I like that. And so now we need to add a little journaling. You are never alone. You are special. You are loved. You are worth it. You are worth it. Now I'm going to spray it, and then this one will be done. I know this one was a little harder for me to see, you know. I started it, and it most definitely was a little harder. Just add in some doodles. But I like it now. I'm just going to spray it because, so now we have two more. Yay. And I'm going to leave the last one for tomorrow. Oh no, it's still a little early. I'll do the last one in a minute. Alright, now we have this last one. So this will be my sixth one. And I have to stop and think for a minute. What I want to do. And sometimes, you know, this process takes a little longer. Sometimes I just scroll and just look at things until something hits me. You know, I just look at just random pictures of different topics, and sometimes I think, oh, well, maybe I'll do a flower. Maybe I'll do a hand, you know, and it just motivates me. Compassion, I can't say it's an easy one, because it's a strong emotion. And so it takes a little while to figure out what resembles compassion, how I feel right now, you know, what I feel resembles compassion right now, you know, might be different tomorrow. So that's the whole thing. But usually when I think of compassion, I think of hands or people, or, you know, just, you know, I've done a hand with heart before, for compassion. So maybe I'm just going to stop there.